Hey folks, Tivik here and welcome back to Minecraft Season 5. We're on episode 21 and I have, as an experiment on this episode, lowered down the resolution down to 720p. I hope that's alright with you guys. It should run a bit smoother for me and hopefully not cause any weird issues with lag. So, where are we? Well, if we look down here, these boilers are up to 941 Celsius. And I've added another one of these rolling machines to make advanced rail because, well, advanced rail can be used for some stuff. And these are happily making coal coke and we are getting some steel. We're up to 800 of that. Only 250 coal coke, but that'll be producing a lot. I'll probably have to add more of these and eventually have to send out any excess creosote oil out of the system. This one I set up to produce from wheat, and for some reason it's not receiving any wheat. Am I already out? Oh yeah, it's not sending anything when it's under 1,000. Probably drop that down to say, I don't know. Let's see what we can find out. It's 1,000 now. Let's do 512. No, 128. We don't need more than 2 stacks of it. And we need the fuel more. And eventually this tank will fill up and we'll be getting a lot of wheat anyhow. So now it'll be dropping down very, very quickly. I am getting a lot of this now because I have made a lot of industrial bees. Not industrial, industrious. Imperial, I mean. I have 5 imperial bees producing royal jelly, which is kind of nice. So now I have 44, which means that I can make another. How much did I have? Royal 44 panel. We can make 5 more. No, what am I saying? 40. Let's do 40. We're gonna need a whole deal of it. So I am in a programming mood. So I have started setting up this here. This is a computer which is just right now not doing anything. It will be hooked up to my modem here, which will in turn be hooked up to these tanks, maybe these machines, the bioreactors maybe. We'll see what I can fit and what I want to hook up, but definitely to this here system. Because if I do this, I'm gonna make a computer. Just a normal will do, I think. Yeah, a normal will do. And I'm thinking gonna have to do this. Do we have a modem? Yes, we do have wired modems too. It's cable for computers. I think I'm gonna need to use that. So if I hook that up there, set the computer there, and then hook that up there, I can hopefully do that. Crafting terminal 0. I wonder, can I wrap this just straight off the bat? What was the name of it again? ME crafting. ME crafting terminal 0. ME crafting terminal 0. Does it work? It seems like it works. Let's try this. Get power drain per tick. That's 1. Yay. I should be able to get that information out of the out of the controller. Check if, yeah, get the maximum, get the latency. I don't think power provider. Okay, I can get the power provider, but that I need to get from that actual, so I don't have space for that. I might hook it up. No, I need to have the excess power supply there. We'll see how I have solved that. But this one is active and it's working, and I think that I should be able to... I'm just browsing. Yes, I can. So I have 501 kilobytes free. Can hold new item. True. Which means that I can probably check, get remaining item count. So we can have that much in items. And get remaining item types. 749 new items can be fit into the system. That should be enough, shouldn't it? Yeah, I think so. So let's close this. This computer here will also... Oh. Will I be able to fit a modem here? Can I hook up a modem? A wireless modem on... No, I can't. I suppose I could wire this. Which means I don't really need this computer here. I'll wire it. So let me just wire this machine up all the way. And I will see you once I'm done with that. Right. Closing it up there because it's all hooked up here. I had to do a little bit of a weird one here because the wire had to go somewhere, but it doesn't really matter, I think. Could probably get some facades or something. Yeah, I suppose. I should get that butterfly, but I don't have anything to capture it with, so I'm not gonna bother. What I want to do next is play with something that I have in this helmet here. I want to play with the... I'm gonna unplug the module real quick. The open peripheral terminal glasses. Now these guys, they let me do stuff like this. Let me... Oh. Right, I'm gonna whack this one and then they put on automatically. You see there's a key on them now, right? If I now do p.add text and then we can do 0 for 0x and then 40y, hello world, and put that in, let's do it in red text. It says hello world as an overlay. Cool, huh? Now, I'm gonna clear the text. I'm also gonna take these off and head back up. And put them back in the helmet. Now, if I whack this one, and then do hello world, and I have text on my screen. Obviously, I'll have to move it out a bit to make it look nice, like for instance 3 pixels out maybe. I think it's just 2 pixels. Like so. Looks nice, doesn't it? Now I'm going to do a few cool things, and I'm gonna start with this one, maybe? Yeah, this one. I'm going to add a modem to this one, run it under here, and connect it up to this computer. So let's see what we can find out of this one, alright? back in a few. With a little bit of hacking, I have now set up a boiler monitoring system. Now, why do I need this? Well, what I can do is I can print on my glasses and put that out as a box, for instance, or well, pretty much anything. I can make a bar, and I'm gonna show you that. So the point is that somewhere up in this corner here, I can make a bar that shows the water level as a blue line, the steam level as a white line, and the ethanol level as a yellow line, since it's for that. So I'm going to be doing that over a little bit of time here. So I am going to show you that when I'm done with it. However, I can now do another 18 panels, and 18, let's do 16 more. 16? Oh, not 116, 16. Which means that we'll be getting a lot. And I just want to show you here, oh, if I go up here, whoa, here. It's now crafting these up. It's using up a bit of pollen and royal jelly, but I am getting lots of it too. I also decided to start using these honeydew in the squeezer just because I'm getting a lot of it. So I'm manually destroying that. So let's see if all these are... Oh, I have no frames. I need frames in pretty much every machine here. Wow. Okay, so 7 worth of frames. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I really want to have automated frame refilling. It would be awesome, wouldn't it? Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm just gonna fill my inventory. Like so. Yeah. I do have a decent amount of bees now, and I'm starting to get some production out of them. But it could always be better, of course. These can get... 1, 2, and 3 more. The exact amount. And then it has to craft them up, and that's gonna use up a little bit of seed oil, but that's fine. We have plenty of that, a couple of 100 buckets. And I never thought that I would have too much of this. But I mean, look at this, 400 buckets. I can barely use that. It's crafting these to make that. And these are now full with apples because these can't produce fast enough with apple oak saplings. And this one is filling up. Not quite as fast as I was hoping it would, but it is filling up. So, back to this one. How do I want to do this? I'm gonna make a box. And a box. Let me test this out now. I'm gonna break this one. I can make a box like this. Add box. Oh, it's gonna be p.addBox. I want to put it at, let's put it at 0, let's put it at 240, 40. And I'm gonna make it 100 wide and 20 high, and it's going to be, let's see, water is blue. And the opacity can be, I think opacity is, I'm not entirely sure what the opacity is. I think it's 0.5 for, let's try that. Yep, 0.5. If I now do this, set opacity 1, it's fully opaque, and I don't want that. So 0.2. Yeah. I suppose I could use that. Let's do it 0.5. Now wherever I go in my base, I will have that. I'm not gonna make it that wide though. Let's make it 75. Oops. And 10. Let's make it 5. Now, I'm thinking that I could use that to set up the boiler to show this bar with the water level, steam level, ethanol level. And the same for that one, and the 2 boilers downstairs. So let me do some experimentation and see what I can come up with. Okay, I've spent a little bit of time building up this overlay system. Let me show you what happens if I type base. See? I got the ethanol boiler at 100% there, with water and ethanol, and the water level that kind of bounces, so it reads about once every quarter second, so it sometimes hits that limit there, so it's, yeah, with the steam and the water. It's not showing a lot on the water, but yeah, I'm quite happy with it. Now I need to hook up these boilers as well, and then the fuel tanks, so I can see how much we have. I also kind of want the percentage, but I suppose it's not really needed. Nah. I'll be fine. I'll be fine. I could overlay some kind of like lines to show, but that's gonna use a lot of resources. I'd rather not, so I'm happy with that. And I'm gonna do a similar one for the capacity of my ME system. And I also want to add chat commands. If I do $$ and a command like boilers, it should toggle the boiler information to the screen. We'll see if I can get something cool done with that. But 18 more of these. Or actually 16 more of them. I need a total of 27 alveoli blocks, and for each I need I think it's 8. Yeah. So 27 times 8 is 216. So we are about, well, we need a lot more. But yeah, I suppose it's doable. How am I for gold now? Really low. I should cook. No, we should not. We should keep that pulverized. Although this, can I do anything with it? Can I smelt it or pulverize it? I don't know. I should try and pulverize it. Just for the sake of things. Nope. So I can't get rid of that. I would like to smelt it down. I'm gonna close this down for the moment because it's not really needed. And it's raining. I missed the morning, so well, the night, so I can't sleep. These I also want to hook up somehow and show some cool information, but right now they are smelting a lot of iron. And this one will be getting eventually some gold, and it's being properly cast in these casting pots there, or casting basins. Right, what do I want to get done next? I really don't do much with the cows, and this cotton field cannot be influenced with fertilizer, so I should turn that off, I suppose. But yeah, I don't know. This area needs to be lit up, but that's not really a hurry. Anyone without frames now? None of these. These are, and they have. So 6 frames. No, these ones. Look at the cones going. And how are we for honeydew? See, I could take out another 32 already. Well, it's been quite a while, that's for sure, but I mean, it's producing honey at a decent pace. I suppose with the alveary it will start producing a lot. And the carpenter is using up a little bit as well. Could make some more imperial, but I don't think I need it. So I'm going to refill this one with a few more charges. How are we for? We have 25, so that's quite a lot of charges. Should be okay. Let's take a look at our quarry and see how it's going. I was there and tried to kill up some water there because it was using up... well, it was putting water all over the place and I wanted to clear it, but that didn't work out so well. So we'll see now. It's rainy today. Yeah, it hasn't done anything with the water, but that's fine. I have these, so it's down to 34 now. Hey, it's quartz. That means we could potentially find... gold down there now. Don't like all this water, but I suppose there's nothing I can do with it. Yeah, there's nothing I can do with it. Okay, so let me see. What I wanted to do with the railcraft stuff, that's something that I have been planning and haven't been building so much because I need to figure out exactly what I want to build. But I am going to start making a track layer. And I'm not going to be using railcraft itself. I'm going to be using turtles. And how do I want to do this? I'm thinking that along this line here will be the main railway station. And then we'll just keep going like this. And if I can get the turtle to dig like so, I should probably get a vehicle. I can make a pretty cool one using Steve's cards. I'm pretty sure of that. So I'm going to take a little bit of time getting into what I can build with Steve's cards, but I'm gonna do it with you. So let's see, where do we have the assembler? Do we put it downstairs? Or where do we put it? Oh, it's there. This is the assembler. I'm gonna need a hull. So let's take a look at what hulls we can make. We have the wooden one, the standard one, the reinforced one, which is, requires reinforced metal, mechanical pig, okay, creative hull I can't make, and the Galgadorian hull, but that one I can just ignore that one. But this one, the reinforced hull. For reinforced metal, we need to make stabilized metal, which needs hardened mesh, which needs refined hardener and raw hardener. You can see this is kind of a expensive recipe, but we do have diamonds, plenty of them. So let's start with the hardeners. We need that, right? The hardener itself is cooked up in a smelter or a powered furnace, so we need to make one. Actually need to make two, and this is for the hardener, so craft up two and smelt this. And I'm gonna click like a madman so I can catch that one. There we go. And one of these and one of those. Oh, I'm silly. We'll make the hardener, and I'm going to use... I don't know which one this is. This is the wood one that makes charcoal, so I can use that one. One raw hardener makes a hardener. So let's throw that one in and do hardener and craft up one. Oh, just one. No? You know compute? That is odd. Is that one set up so it can't? Okay, let's cancel that one. And do hardener again. There it goes. Okay, fair enough. I should probably get... not the boiler, but furnace, the steam furnace. Where is it? The steam oven. Can the steam oven... Let's see. The steam oven is a railcraft thingy. It can cook... Nah, I'm not sure. Can we get enough steam for that? I'm gonna experiment with this. If I could put a steam oven, oh, here. And I can get the steam out from there. So let's make one. Let's just make one for fun. That's enough for one steam oven. I'm curious if I can set up, oh, liquid ducts. If I can set up this. And it doesn't use up too much. I need more, of course. It's a 2x2 by 2. So I only have 4 of those, so I'm gonna need a few of these plates made. That's fairly quick. Just take the steel and do this, and it starts making plates. And I'm gonna need a few more, I suppose, so I could cook these up later when I need them. And there it is. Plate is what I'm looking for. And a furnace. Not that one. That one. It's filling up with steam. How is this one for steam now? Well... Can this one keep up? It's not the fastest, but it does 9 at a time. So what I'm thinking is that I can use the steam oven We can hook it up with this as well, just because I can. Does this work? If I whack it with this one. There and there. And then we place like so. We have steam from both ones now, so it should be a little bit easier on the drain. And I do hope that these guys will get enough steam now. We'll figure this out fairly quickly, and I'll have to break stuff. But yeah, if this can cook up that much, I can safely send a lot of stuff in. Which means that I could set up these. I'm just gonna test something here. That was stone. Can it cook up, for instance, sand? Yes. It uses up 8 to start the boiler, but it can make a lot of them. I'm gonna have to experiment with that. Anyhow, I was doing Railcraft stuff. Yes, these refined hardener. Reinforced metal, let's see. This requires hardened mesh, which is refined hardener and iron bars. This is just a normal crafting recipe. So we'll put it there. So 4 hardeners, so it's 2 diamonds for one of these. And for one of these, it's 2. And 2 of those, so let's see. It was 4 in this one. Wow. But we get 5 stabilized metal for it, so yeah, I should be alright with that. I do have all the stuff that I need here. So let's try it and craft up 5 of these. Actually make 10. So now it's making refined hardener, and that's gonna take forever in this one. But it can make 5 at a time, so it's going to be creating everything it can for this one. That's good. Once we have these, we need to get a recipe for them to go into... We need blank patterns too. Let's make 10. We need a pattern for... Okay, we have 5. 5 of these will make a single... Oh. What do we make? Reinforced. Okay, so 1 makes 1. That too can go into this one. But I am going to move this. I think I'm going to move this over to this one just because, well, it's cool. And I think it will cook stuff faster. I mean, if I throw in all these, it cooks up all of them at the same time. Or actually, I'm curious. Will this cook just 1? This is kind of interesting. No, it cooked all of them. Wow. Okay. Yeah, definitely going to hook that up. I also see that I am running way over time on this episode. So I'm gonna have to see you guys in the next one. Hope you enjoyed this one. I'll see you in the next episode. And do remember to comment, like, and subscribe. And do join the Steam group, or take a trip to my website, or follow me on Twitter. That's a lot to do. See you next time. Bye-bye.